Well, hello. I have contracted COVID and I am sick for the second time in a week. Previously got a stomach bug on Christmas Eve. Isn't that awesome? All of my winter break plans are ruined. I'm stuck in this apartment. I can't go anywhere. My throat hurts. And to keep myself from spiraling even further, I'm gonna rank some monkeys. I did another monkey ranking video, just kind of spitballing. I received a lot of heat for it, primarily for two reasons. Number one is I forgot a lot of iconic monkeys. Okay, sorry, I forgot. Sorry. Number two, received heat from multiple people on my Donkey Kong placement. Number one, I just want to clarify, I'm ranking the monkeys against other monkeys. Okay, so keep that in mind, that is the standard that is being set. Number two, I'm sorry if you're gonna sit here and tell me that Donkey Kong is not an entry-level monkey and that Funky Kong is not superior to like, I just don't understand that. Like, I think that's quite obvious. Who carries around a surfboard? Who wears cool little sunglasses? Hint, it's not Donkey Kong. It's not Donkey Kong. So anyways, similarly, there's a couple of monkeys on here that I was requested to include, but I actually don't know that much about. So I will take criticism for those. However, for certain monkeys in here, once again, I will really not be taking that much criticism. These are my rankings, and quite frankly, I think I'm right. So let's dive into it. Also, once again, as a disclaimer, I am including all higher primates, which includes orangutans, gorillas, chimps, as monkeys. Yes, I know, they are not technically monkeys, but I like to say monkeys, and in the culture they are considered monkeys, and I'm not going to get into this whole biological versus cultural definition thing because I could go on a 5-minute rant about that, but they're monkeys, so let me call them monkeys. I think to start off, I'm going to start off with Rafiki. Okay, got a little bit of heat for not including him. Yes, I do think he's iconic. I just don't really think about the Lion King like that, I'll be honest. I'm more of a Jungle Book guy, as we've previously discussed. But I'm going to give Rafiki an A. I'm going to give Rafiki an A because he's iconic. He kind of did that. Wasn't really problematic. Important for the culture. Not much more to say. Next, I'm gonna say Coco the gorilla. This girl who we all thought could do sign language, she can actually not do sign language. So on the one hand, I do want to give her a high ranking because I'm always gonna support a girl boss who's gaslighting. But on the other hand, I feel like she has perpetuated many false ideas about gorillas and higher primates. So I'm sorry, Miss Coco.
Miss Coco, you're gonna have to do a little bit more pink in that eye.
But I'm gonna give you a B. I'm inclined to give you a C, but I actually think that the people who were doing the experience on you should get a C. You were just kind of there, like you were just kind of a victim, so I'll give you a B. Okay, next I'm gonna say the monkeys of the 2000s. What is it? Paul Frank, the Sock Monkey, and is it Bobby Jones? Personally, I never really had much personal ties to these. I do think my family had a sock monkey. I feel like my sister had like one of these shirts, and they were important for the culture, which is why I'm giving them a B, but I don't think they really had that much of an everlasting impact. My statement, I'm gonna give them a B. Not much more to say. The flying monkeys from The Wizard of Oz, they were a little scary and they're a little bit of a nuisance, and I'm gonna give them a C. They didn't really do that much. They were just kind of there. It's cool that they can fly. Anyways, Caesar from Planet of the Apes. I've seen like one Planet of the Apes movie. and I don't really remember that much about it besides the apes were on horses. But I've been told by my friend who's seen the first one that Caesar's a B tier, so I'm gonna say Caesar's a B tier. However, the monkey with the falcon or the hawk, I don't know what bird that is, from the promo for the new one, cunty as fuck. Oh my gosh, cunty as fuck. That is an A tier. That gay little monkey boy from the Apple store. That's actually me. A lot of people don't know that, but that's actually me in the monkey suit. Yeah, I just something about him. Okay, next, the chimp from Super Mario Galaxy 2. I'm pretty sure I played this game. Don't really remember this character, but I saw him and I said, oh my gosh, he looks so cool, he looks so fun. Wow, I was really prepared to give him an A ranking. But then upon looking into him, I found this fake Facebook page called I Hate the Chimp from Super Mario Galaxy 2. There seems to be a lot of hatred for him within the community. So I do want to recognize that and take that into consideration. So I'm going to give him a B tier. A lot of B tiers on this one. Which again, I don't really have strong feelings for these monkeys. Okay, next one, Monkey. Name is literally just Monkey. Which first of all, A tier already for me. Your name's just Monkey, iconic. I feel like this monkey was just there and was just a monkey. And I love that. And I'm gonna give him an A. Also, I just love the Kung Fu Panda movies. A tier monkey. Next is the monkey from Indiana Jones. Kind of pissed me off. Really annoying. Really just like, any loyalty? Is there any loyalty in this monkey? I don't think so. I don't think there is. I don't think there is any loyalty in this monkey. So boo. Next, this monkey whose name I have forgotten, but is from the Donkey Kong TV show in like the 90s or the early 2000s. Love this TV show. Think it's iconic. And I actually do have to give him a B tier. And the reason I'm giving him a B tier is because he was rejected by Candy, who I will discuss in a second. Sorry, maybe you should have been Donkey Kong. Which, if you think about it, I actually did give Donkey Kong a C tier, and you might be saying, shouldn't you have him lower than Donkey Kong? And the answer is no. And the answer is no, I shouldn't. And if you're thinking to yourself that actually doesn't make sense, may I ask you, are you a master in monkey logic? Are you a monkey logic master? Because you're probably not. And I actually am. So this actually makes sense in terms of monkey logic. So I would actually highly encourage you to take a class and do some reading on monkey logic before you question that. Yeah. And then Miss Candy herself. I guess I'll give her an A tier. I'm giving her an A tier, and many might be surprised. Does she reject that man even though he baked her a whole cake and throws the cake into a conveyor belt to get destroyed right in front of his face? Yes.
A birthday cake.
Happy birthday. Banana cream, your favorite.
Rejected.
Does she break up with Donkey Kong because she slipped on a banana peel that she thought he left on the ground? Yes.
Ooh, Donkey Kong? Our date's off. Don't call me, don't drop by, ever.
But would I love to see Trisha Paytas play her in a real life recreation of this TV show? Yes, because I would. She's a girl boss, and one thing about me is I love a girl boss. I love a gaslighter. I love a gatekeeper. She's cunty. Look at her. Yeah. And our last one, you might be saying this is not technically a monkey, but it is a monkey in my heart. And that is Hold On Tight Spider Monkey. S tier. Iconic, first of all, iconic pose that they're in when they say this. It's not just iconic line. Yeah. I actually did end up forgetting two iconic monkeys. One is Harambe, who I am actually going to give an S tier, as you can see. And I already did it, I'm not putting it on there. In the photo. And I think Harambe marks a very significant point in our culture. I think you could say everything since then may have gotten worse, but is that Harambe's fault? No. I think he is so iconic and such a legend. I remember walking into a Sweet Frog in Florence, South Carolina right after Harambe, and there was a memorial for Harambe on the TV in there. Never before have I seen a memorial for any of these monkeys before. So simply for that alone, I do have to give him an S tier because he is just that important. Next one is Leo Lester from the same Donkey Kong TV show that I was talking about. He's iconic. He sings probably one of the greatest songs ever.
And irresistible is what I am, baby.
He has insane hair, and I love him. And I'm pretty sure I gave him an A tier. I don't know what I just said, but I gave him an A tier. Yeah. You'll also notice I moved Indiana Jones Monkey down to a D. I was rewatching it, and I don't know why I didn't put him in D. He's annoying. I don't really know what redeeming quality trait he has. D tier monkey. Once again, if you have criticisms, maybe keep them to yourself and ask yourself, do I have a well-founded justification for my criticism? And the answer is probably no. You probably don't. So maybe just. Anyways, those are my monkeys. Those are my monkey rankings. Nothing further to say.